Hello and welcome to another video, and this is a video world away from the sort of any sort of entertainment or video games, but this is a guy who's providing actually plenty of entertainment. Femi Oluwole is a guy who I sometimes see him on Jeremy Vine's show, and he just he pretends to know everything about everything and everything about politics. And he knows sweet Fanny Adams about anything. I'm not sure how true his American accent is. Maybe he's a bit like John Barrowman, where he just puts it on. Hope he's not like John Barrowman in other ways, where he's just being quite offensive to people. But Femi just is quite offensive just by simply turning up sometimes. But recently we had on Jeremy Vine. Jeremy Vine said, "Is it okay to ask someone if they've had the jab?" 88% of adults in the UK have had at least one dose of the vaccine, which means 12% have not. But is it rude to ask? Or is it your right to know if you're hanging around with unvaccinated people? And then Femi says, I went on a first date the other week, and beforehand I did this, and she reciprocated. Let's not forget, it's not just about vaccine status. So he's basically saying just before he did went on a date. A date's happening at the moment. He unless they're on Naked Attraction when they've all had the tests. He's done the test, and I don't know which kind of test this is, and he's also apparently that's a test from a date, and they both apparently tested negative before they met up for a date. And yeah, look, if you look at the date, if you can see on the date on the at the top there, it's at 1 a.m. in the morning, 1 minute past 1. So he's about to go on a date at 1 a.m. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. Is this a COVID rapid test? You can just get them. Yeah, you can order them from the NHS for free. We're supposed to take one twice a week. I haven't. But then, I'm not really going out anywhere. But the funniest reply comes from Make Minor Gatsby, who says, I'm calling bullshit, Femi. It's 1 a.m. when you do the test, and yet you say you go on a date. This will come up later. You say you go on a date with less than 30 minutes notice. This never happened. Someone else replying saying he's not saying it happened. Well, why is he doing this thing then? He's just a clown. He's a clown of the first order. And this Mystique replies, telling, isn't it though? Most blokes carry a condom in their wallet. Femi carries a COVID test kit. Oh dear. David Bristol replies, she, wink wink. Femi, I don't think I'm quite buying enough to try he, but you never know, play your cards right. Oh good lord. Stay well away from him. Dear oh dear. Alison says, these are rubbish. My son did 4 and they all came back negative. Did a PCR test instead and it was positive. There's probably thousands of people wandering around thinking they're negative when they are in fact positive. And then Catherine says, pleased to see you're taking all precautions, but the lateral flow test? Not sure they're all that reliable. Yeah, but I'm not taking a PCR test before every date. I'm not sure quite what the difference is. It's one of those where you stick something down your throat. I dread to think what Femi sticks down his throat. But Jeff says, congratulations, you have won Virtue Signaler of the Day. Which, that's a class tweet, that really is. Staycations UK says, test taken at 1:01. That must have been a very late date or a very early morning meetup. I mean, you wouldn't want to risk infecting yourself the following morning at work or going about your daily tasks before meeting a lady in the evening, would you? Femi's date was his left hand. Yeah, somewhere along the way he said that he had 30 minutes notice before he had before he had a date. Like that ever happens. This didn't happen at all. Absolute joke. Not Eddie Murphy. How much for this date, and how much did he pay for, or did he pay for a girlfriend experience? Excellent. Dan Smith says, imagine the state of a woman agreeing to go on a date with this Femi character. Too right. And Benno says, is he testing the palm of his hand as his date? And Leto says, why stop at COVID? Might as well prove for herpes and other illnesses too. Schweitzer says, sad, she was probably looking for a real man. Third time lucky says, how long did it take to blow her up and how quick was delivery? Asking for a friend. And there's loads of replies to this tweet. It's just, it's quite hilarious actually. And we'll leave it on this particular tweet. There's lots of replies to this tweet, but this is a great one. With one person saying, Lucky Pants saying, is this the new vaccine, Femi? And you can see in the background there, we've got a couple of lines of baking powder, as someone else has called it. So yeah, it's an interesting one. So yeah, it looks like he's chopped it up with a credit card. So that's what he's using his credit card for, folks. Let me know what you think of this video and what his date was like and what those 2 lines of mysterious powder are. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell for all the notifications and cue Genesis.